Well, hello. I'm gonna do something a little different today, but that's the whole point. I'm just gonna do whatever I want. It's my channel. And what I would like to do, with Silksong literally releasing tomorrow as of the release of this video, I'm planning to upload it basically as soon as I'm done recording here tonight, day before Silksong releases, to go through the first bit of Hollow Knight and just to comment on how Hollow Knight's Forgotten Crossroads and the first area are just a masterful bit of teasing and showing you all the different locks, all the different abilities if you're paying attention, while also getting you acquainted with the game and just easing you in. And these are the kind of things I'll be looking for on my first playthrough of Silksong, just to see what all they're hinting at out there. So without further ado, I'm just going to clear a new save here, and we're just going to jump right into it. Of course, the opening cutscene is always pretty nice. I love the music right off the bat as well, from the menu and this first little bit. Just a soft little piano line. Also starts dropping lore at you that you would, on your first playthrough, you have no context about. I've tried to remain mostly spoiler-free, like haven't really watched the trailers or analysis videos by Mossbag and other people. Love the art style in this opening cutscene as well. I love how the infection looks like eyes, but it's not actually the Hollow Knight's eyes, since it's just a hollow shell. Again, more context out of nowhere. It wouldn't be a good introduction if it gave you answers. It needs to leave you with questions. And again, the quiet piano. Really sets the bleak and lonely mood. Also the motif da 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 will be reappearing everywhere. The initial drop into gameplay, subtly foreshadowing that there is no fall damage, but you might not realize that just yet. And of course, in any Metroidvania, if you know anything about the genre, once you go right, you always go left. This time you're rewarded for it with a little bit of what we will find out is money, but also, hey, why can't I get up here? I should get a wall climb or a double jump or something at some point. The first little lock that it hints at, if you're perceptive. Also, I like how these doors are cracked, showing you that you need to keep an eye out for cracked terrain. First little enemy. Variation, first little enemy showing that, oh, they don't actually go all the way. And that one sometimes catches new players out. They just drop down, they'll just run into them into the grass. So, again, subtle foreshadowing, or just lessons that you need to be perceptive. First little platform. Start getting used to the night. Your little dude's movement. You always got to have some text in the beginning, and so it's as harmless a way to do it as any. First flying enemy to mix things up, forcing you to hit up or at least jump to get a good hit in, more often than not. Being perceptive, trying to explore, seeing the cracked terrain off the beaten path. And now this one shows you to keep an eye out again for your terrain, but also to be careful with the money, because if you hit that wrong, it starts flying all over the place and eventually down into the spikes, where it gets lost. Like there's a piece in there. Speaking of the pogoing, I love how that interaction sometimes has the spike killing the fly there. If you time that just right. Ooh, shiny. Oh, bonus health, that's always nice. But then the timing of this guy is sometimes enough to immediately hit you and get one of those masks. Another thing that I know after playing this is there's going to be a breakaway, and I know where the tile is, so let's see if we can use that. And so it's one of these big rocks. It's, yep. Be able to sneak back, grab this. Normally, this would be, you would fall down here and be like, wait, no, I want to come back up there, but I can't. And if you remember, you'll come back through here later and go get that. Again, subtly, hey, what's down here? Oh, money. If you're not careful, you'll knock the money into the spikes. So, gotta be careful in how you do that. And it also presents the first bait of, can I make that jump? No, probably not. But if you're brave and curious, and that's definitely one thing I'll be trying in Silksong, is pogoing everything. And normally you wouldn't get here until you cycle all the way back with like the dash or wall climb or something. But I like getting Fury as my first charm. Just to get it. Again, more text. Also, if you do manage to get that, teaches you that, hey, you're going to have to cycle back through and backtrack through areas you've already been to. And still can't quite make that jump, but that's okay. Introducing one-way gates, even though technically you didn't see that one from its one-way, so you might not realize it's a one-way gate yet, but again, just reinforcing the whole breakable walls thing. And this breaking down this big door is a memorable way to cement, oh hey, you're out of the true, like, basic tutorial. And this drop again solidifies, if you didn't fall from high enough, that hey, there is no fall damage, you're safe. Which is always just such a freeing thing to have on your mind. The little slow down as you come into town. Again, the piano.
Yeah?
Oh, hi, friend. I wonder if the first person we'll see in Silksong will be a friendly face. Maybe dreams aren't such great things after all. You know what, Elderbug? Sometimes you're right. And let's go ahead and equip Fury. We might need it for some more fun down below. Seeing town, seeing new stuff, coming alive. So we could go down the well like he said, but I always like doing, I think it's called a flood fill strategy, where you go every nook and cranny as far as you can until you reach dead ends, and then you go back to the last branch point and go down a new way. And again, what I appreciate about the Forgotten Crossroads is as soon as you drop in, with Metroidvanias, you're encouraged, well, normally you're encouraged to go right, but if you go left, the game is subtly more difficult, ever so slightly, if you go left, because, like, hey, you know what you're doing. There's that guy down below who hides behind that little rock and can sometimes ambush people. They just drop down. There's these two guys together, our gray crawly that we know and love, and a new white crawly, kind of working in the same area together, right? So you gotta, if you come down here, you gotta keep an eye on two different enemies. And then same thing with this guy. You're rewarded with money, but he's ever so slightly more sneaky. That might catch you out the first time. Whereas if you were to go right, just the default, because everywhere you go right, you still get the new enemy. You get this guy, but you don't get the crawly below. You instead get another husk there. And so it's only two enemies this way. It's three enemies on the other side. Slightly more interesting encounter. And just, again, that subtle distinction of left versus right. So you go right, and ooh, what is this? Big building right off the bat. Oh, hello, friend. Coral the goat. Again, if you're perceptive and curious, you can see Coral's mask matches one of the masks shown on the doorway. But even he doesn't choose to acknowledge that at this time, so it's like, what's going on here? Big memorable temple. Hey, we saw those faces at the beginning cutscene. There's probably something big and important behind that door. Oh, hey, I know you. Can fight you just fine. I know you. Reinforced thing. But ooh, you're a new one. You have a big horn. Do you charge? Sure enough. And if you get hit, good opportunity to get in the habit of healing. Flood fill. Oh, hi, you're a big one. Also the first enemy with 2 moves. Big Smash, also the first enemy to deal double damage, a twofer in lessons, but... Oh, who are you? That it's being guarded. If you're curious and brave, you might just find friends. Keep continuing? No, we flood fill. We see what new areas there are. Just go as far as we can go. Oh, hello, friend. I'm sure someone has, but I wonder if someone's actually done like a full version of Mila's song with those lyrics that she sings and everything. Introducing elevators. And another lock, because we can't break the floor at the moment. So, the game telling us, hey, you'll get a ground pound ability at some point. And of course, a lot of the abilities in this game are common in Metroidvanias and stuff in general. But it's cool, and what I really appreciate, what I hope to convey, is just how many, like there's I think one of every lock for each different kind of ability that you'll get within this first bit of area here. So there's the one for the ground pound. Desolate dive, descending dark. 2 enemies together and more money. And this one will show that, hey, money will fly everywhere. Flood fill. Oh, we're locked. Oh, there's a switch. It's technically another kind of lock, the in-level lock, the one-way gate. Ah, so close. More valuable lessons. Environmental hazard lesson. Hey, you might be able to take the environment to your advantage to kill enemies. Doesn't come up too often, but it does happen. More new enemies. Howdy, friend. Oh, enemies can jump. Because up till now, the optimal strategy might have been to jump over these guys, but not all enemies might appreciate jumps. Again, another lesson if you're curious. Yes, your nail does technically reach through the ground. And just making more friends. Oh, hey, little grubby friend up there. I already saved one of you. I want to save another one of you because you're cute. But, woe of woes. Let me finish clearing this out. But, oh no, I can't quite reach. I need a dash or a double jump or something. And I wonder how soon the first little sequence break is going to be, because if you're curious and very, very perceptive, you can lure a little friend. Oh, hold on. It's always tricky to get it lined up just right. What I want to try to do is get it like as high as it can go. Ideally ahead of me. Alright, come here. Ah. There we go. There we go. Be able to get that guy early. So yeah, I'll be on the lookout for whatever the first one of those is going to be. Big room with lots of small enemies. More flying enemies. More old friends. Flood fill strategy though. We come all the way back around and hey, I know this place. Looping all the way back around. So again, just showing the world is interconnected, not one straight line. Gotta love finding one of the first side quests. And of course, they encourage you with money and cuteness. And all that feel-good emotions. Alright. This room is really great because it starts introducing you to the verticality of Hollow Knight. Because it's a 2D platforming game, so you gotta make use of all 4 directions in there. Up and down are definitely those directions. Flood fill. Oh, hi, friend. I cannot get through you yet. You are a luck. You are a luck. Why can I not get through you? I guess I will have to come back later. Hollow Nest. I've read that name at the beginning. And, oh. I recognize that cracked door from the very starting area. Let's see what's behind here. Oh, a whole new room. Spikes and flyers? Not a problem. And, yeah, normally you would need the wall climb to get up here by going zoop, doop, jump, jump. But because we are curious and brave, we try pogoing. And sure enough, we can get up with a pogo. So what would normally be a lock is bypassed. Another tutorial. That one happens in a couple of places that look down. I think this is the first place you can see it. Again, you always need some text in the first intro areas. Get them going. Again, if you're smart and perceptive, you can see that this thing might break away. You might have already had money troubles with stuff falling down, so it might be easier to break that money first before breaking open the hole all the way back around, maybe. Well, be careful. I've been gotten by that spike trap. So normally you don't fight this guy until much later, like I said, once you get the wall jump and some other abilities. But if this is somehow the first boss, the sound design, you start hearing that low hum. And you might see, oh wait, there's a spike gate. And oh wait, there's a spooky thing in the background. The game teaches you over the course of its playthrough when fighting bosses, you always gotta be somewhat aggressive. Keep your eye on like 3 things at once. Yourself, the boss, any attacks coming at you. Really gonna be looking forward to learning all the new boss, mini-boss, elite, enemy, whatever, all the fight patterns. And also little techniques like this, like just my little jump slash that we're doing here. It's like a quick roll on the thumbs. It feels really good to do. And always gotta love getting rewarded for a big fight. for exploring, for finding a new area. Now we get the one-way doors for real. Sorry, Corner 4, we gotta confirm the flood fill. Yes, indeed. Oh, hello, friend. You are also humming. Humming might be signs of friendliness. I also love this little bit of characterization that you might not notice. There is no name. He's just talking to you about maps and stuff, so of course he's the cartographer. Oh, go see my wife. It's not until you talk to him again that he introduces himself as Cornifer. Just a lovely little bit of characterization for him, showing that he is solely focused on making maps. And now flood fill. Oh. I always forget that jump. More spikes that might get you if you're not careful. So you're bound to see these guys no matter which way you go. But if we've been curious and brave and we know how to pogo already... I said, if we know how to pogo already... don't need to wait for the dash or anything else. Timing. Over spiky death pits. Oh, bubbly. New enemy. That's normally, those guys are mostly on the right side of this area. More testing your basic platforming, being brave, being curious, being attentive. And if you're really curious, you might notice, hey, that looks like a little underhanging ledge thing, but oh wait, I can't swim in the acid. So that is another lock. I must be able to swim in acid at some point. Chalk that up with the ground pound and the double jump and the wall climb and maybe the dash for the first scrub that we rescued. Just in our mind, we're building up the possibilities of, man, I wish I could go there. I wish I could do that thing. Flood fill. Oh look, money. We're rewarded. It's so much. Oh wait, everything is falling down. And I love how this one is placed so it breaks open that wall to again encourage you to really keep an eye out for cracked walls. Explore things, explore places. Very subtle, but you can see the little spike of the gate there for the combat arena. But if for some reason a flying, whispering bug is too spooky for you, you can go around. Especially if you're hurt and damaged and you need soul and everything. Oh, let's go here. Oh, what's this? Game letting you know that yes, there are rest points found in the world and new benches. And that bench isn't too far from Dirtmouth, even if you go all the way around like I did. Oh, now you get locked in. Oh no, what's going on? You. First enemy to take 3 hits if you didn't fight the big guy. No, I'm bad. Way too slow, I know. Alright, flood fill. When I want you to go right, you go left. Oh look, another jump I can't quite reach. I must need a dash or a double jump or something. But at least we still get rewarded with money for being curious and attentive. When we come back through here, do we have to go through the gate again? No, we do not. So it's good to know that those combat encounters only happen one time, your first time through the area. Hey, what's that noise? Look down. No, look up. Hey, what's that up there? Again, being attentive, being perceptive. It's glowing and makes noise. I want to get up there, but I can't. I need a double jump or a wall climb to get up there. Unless... Ah. That is truly one of the hardest little skips, little sequence breaks to do at this early stage of the game. Let's give it one or two more shots, see if we can get it. Alright, come here, my friend. Stay up here with me. Oh, stay up. Ah! Saw that one coming. Stay up with me? Alright, perfect. And now, bounce on you to come up here. Thank you so much. And normally we would have the wall climb, and if we have the wall climb, we have the dash by this point to make this much easier. But if we are quick and brave, we can get through it without those abilities. Yep. And timing it right. Gotta love filling in this roughly circular shaped thing. And as we keep exploring, every room is also subtly different. So if you're good with knowing where you are, or at least getting that way eventually, you'll recognize, hey, this is like all the little flies room. I know where I am now. Taking the road less obviously presented. It wanted us to go right. And we will go right, but let's go the other way first. Do the flood fill exploring method. And this is the first geo. Maybe that other one in the other room with the dome that was going up in the little cubby. But this is the first geo that really starts making you be greedy. Because if the geo gets knocked all the way to the back of this guy's tunnel, I don't think you can really get it. So, yeah, like those. Yep. Greedy, greedy boy. Oh, look, a sign. It wants me to go right. I will go the other way. Go left. Go down, go somewhere else. It's just pennies, we're fine. Ooh, spooky long hallway of stuff. Is there a boss? What's going on? Another sign. This one looks like things. Hello? Oh no, another lock with a lever. I must come back later. Add that to the new locks list. There was the platform with a lever that we could get to, and now a platform with a lever that we cannot get to. So where does that lever lead us? Four hits on those enemies as well. 3 hits on these guys. Show that enemies do take variable number of hits. Even regular enemies. To give you a some strength comparisons for your nail, for your attacks. We've seen a couple of these by now, but showing you, hey, you know, feel free to heal. Don't hold on to it. Your juice is pretty plentiful, your soul. Oh, look. Hello. I love this. This is normally, not normally, but very often is people's first encounter with a true boss, quote unquote, first enemy that gets a name in the game. And I love that it's peaceful. It shows that it's locked, so it shows that you have to fight it, but it gives you the option to back out. And that's really nice. If you came in damaged or whatever, in rough shape, you have the option to not fight this now. But we are brave and resourceful. And we give it a go anyway. Also, I love this because it foreshadows future bosses that might not be completely over with the fight once you kill the boss. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. Oh, hello. You're making noise, but again, I can't quite reach you. I need a double jump, wall climb, dash, something. But you are giggly and pink, so that might stick in the old brain box a little bit. Enter. Ooh. We haven't been able to enter anything yet. Uh-oh, you have orange. I've noticed all the enemies are orange. Are you okay? But you say listen.
Oh, title. Oh, whoopa.
You are Sly. Sly the Fly? Or are you Sly because you are Sly?
Divolem, mas.
He just thinks he's slick. Flood fill. Let's see. An open slot. Yet another thing I don't have. I'll need a key card or a pass or something that I should keep an eye out for. Is there anything down here? Sure enough. I also love the secret sound. We've heard it a couple of times now. Just that ding. It's the perfect little bit of sound design. It's like, hey, yes, you did do it. There was something here. And it's not like a whole fanfare like Zelda's is, like do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Which could get a little old over the course of the game. Oh, are you going to explode or something? Man, this game is full of bugs. Who could have seen this coming? And this is the room that teaches you how to pogo, because, well, yes, you can jump over that one. You can't quite get up to this one. And, oh, look, a friend! I've saved a couple of you by now. I want to save you, because you're cute. Alright, let's be brave and curious. This is where it teaches you how to pogo. And so technically all those pogo stuff are a lock in their own way, but it's a lock that we already have the key to. Oh. I also love how there's long vertical spaces like that where if you fall just right, you'll fall all the way down. Also in the big elevator room on the other side. This is another great little teaching moment challenge where, because you can jump all the way to, like if you hold the A button, but then you jump into the ceiling spikes. But if you don't jump high enough, you immediately land in the little spikes. So you have to get it just right. And it also is another one where the money might bounce everywhere and end up in the spikes. So, like that one, and that one. That thankfully did not end up in the spikes. But they sometimes do. Hello, enemy. You look like a friend that I already know, but you have weapons like me. But why can't I get through to you? Dink, dink, dink. Nothing's happening. How do I hit you? I've only been hitting things from the front up till now. Maybe I should try pogoing, like that other room taught me to on the spikes. Teaching a platforming use of pogo, teaching a combat use of pogo. Gotta love it. Oh, friend, I hear a friend, but I do not see a friend. Where could the friend be? Oh, hey, there's that lever that I hit from the other side, that I saw from the other side when I dropped down there from before. And, yep, sure enough, I'm back up here. Oh, hey, look, dark and spooky passage. Ooh, darkness. I cannot see anything. I hear noises. I hear those spikes. Ooh, I hear something spooky in here. I cannot go any further. I don't know what's going on. Darkness. Darkness is another lock. Another lock in this game. I must need a lantern or a light of some sort at some point. But the friend, where is it? Where could it possibly be? It's not down here. It sounds loudest here, but where is it? Oh, this looks suspicious. Hey, that looks cracked compared to other little bits of wall. Sure enough. Two of these guys in super tight quarters. Might be spooky. Oh hey, that looks like the sign from earlier. Is that what was down here? Yep. Good to know things are still circling and looping back on themselves. Oh hey, another bench. Those are always nice to have. Insert geo. That's the first time we've seen the word of what the money is, and where we technically learn that it is money. Or no, Cornifer taught us that it's money. Here we get introduced to another goat, the last stag. With a lovely, loveliest fast travel system. Also the subtle distinction between functionality and talking to people. Because when you're up on the platform, it's just travel. You have to get down to actually talk to them. Elevator, lever, door. We're back! Hello, Elderbug. Looping it all back around. Alright, let's get the best charm in the game. And another mask shard. 'Cause why not? Already got 2 of those, let's make it 3. Oh, there's the lantern. There's the light. It's really expensive, though. Guess I better save up. I love the Elderbug giving us the next hint or the next thing that recently happened.
Bapanada.
Bapanada. Has there ever been a more iconic line? Probably. Ah, unfortunately I spent all my money at the other shop. Woe is me for being reckless with my spending. I need more money somehow. Second time around, or any time around really, if you're really perceptive when you first drop down and your hearing isn't too damaged, you can hear the very slight high-pitched ee of an item that you might have heard from down below when we first got the other mask shard that we needed to pogo the fly on. With the golems that we will later find out that they're called. You gave me money before. I saved more. Can you give me more money? 5 total. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look! More good rewards. And enough money to get what we needed to go back up top. Subtly think, hey, I see that that's cracked and up there, but I can't quite get up there. Another case for the wall climb or double jump. All right.
Bapanada.
And with that, because Cornifer talked about the quill, we now get the map almost done. Let's take our lovely stag back to where we were. Almost done with the first area. Not that we might not necessarily know that in some song. All the areas will probably be, I mean, we've seen that they'll be clearly artistically differentiated. Alright. Re-checkpoint at the bench. This was the only way that we hadn't gone yet. Yep. Another excellent teaching moment where it encourages you to drop down from above. You can skip this guy if you jump around, or you can start trying to do this and get smacked for your trouble because you get too greedy, thinking that you're brilliant and amazing and so skilled. But the game is like, no, you still gotta play by my rules. And this is a very subtle crack here. A lot of people, if that guy doesn't break it open for them, they miss this crack. But if you do find that break in the wall and come up here, see an old friend, get some more money. But now we see another lock, a long spiky tube. I don't think I can just pogo there. Nope, I get bounced up too high. So that's another different kind of lock. I must get a really long super dash or something at some point. Add it to the list. More regular enemies. Subtly encouraging you to keep your wits about you, keep your combat prowess online. The subtlety of the spikes on the doorway that you might not even notice. Like, oh, is this a boss arena? Where's the boss? There's a thing there. I guess I gotta go up. And again, the subtle sound design, you hear the ominous low to let you know that, hey, something might be coming up. What's up there? I don't know. I need a walk. And, oh no, you are a big guy. First proper boss, where you'll be taught the basic rhythm of learning their attacks, reacting, and giving opportunities to be aggressive. Get in their face. You gotta smack them. Eventually the bosses start rewarding skillful play. One subtle thing is, in this first arena, you do have the option to break the wall if you want to skip the fight. If for some reason it's too much for you. Also in this fight, teaching you that bosses can stagger, give you those opportunities to heal. And again, a subtle little thing, showing that even though the fight might be over, there might still be more at the end of a fight. Can't let your guard down. And a very subtle thing, so it drops us all the way back down. And a lot of people, they might just hang around for a minute, look around. Oh, this is fun, pogo on the shell. Technically, this is a reused sound effect for another enemy later in the game. Get on out of here, you arsonist. Money, money, money. $200, a nice reward for a job well done. Hitting levers. Big spooky temple. Why is your floor made out of my face and other faces? My face.
Oh, Louis Simba, man.
I don't know, you seem kind of suspicious to me. Even though it is ultimately useful, letting you know that not every face is as friendly as they may seem. Because we have mostly been finding friendly faces with Quarrel and the shopkeepers and Elderbug. Keeping an ear out, you might have heard the noise. Normally, when it says tap to do the thing, and you would blast, 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 and like, oh wait, I'm out of soul now. To teach you that it is both a weapon and utility resource. I started being able to manage it both ways. Very similar situation before, but now there's a spike pit all over the floor. But you've grown as a person already, as a gamer. You're not scared. You can handle whatever this game throws at you with confidence. Flood flail again. Not going along the main path as much as possible. Subtle tests of skill. Testing your timing and perceptiveness, and we are richly rewarded. And more blue thingies, which is like the first we've seen of these since the starting area. They're giving us more health. What could that mean? A big monster! Because I was curious and attentive earlier, I saw you at the entrance to the other area, but now I can blast you! Because I can't get close and smack you. But you're not so tough. 4 blasts. And the high-pitched noise went away. My tinnitus is bad enough already, game.
Bueno, nin mea.
Slain the beast? Yeah, yeah. Oh, look, the gate just happened to open.
Bueno, nin mea.
Get no more, huh? Well, I'm gonna rest. And that might also subtly teach you that your blue masks go away when you rest. But now we have a new key, and we know where to use it. On the guy on the entrance on the left here. But that's what I wanted to go through with the first area of the game. I just love pointing out how there's basically one of every lock that a new key, a new ability will open at some point down the line. There's the descending dark, there's the crystal dash, there's wall jumps and double jumps and dashes, and acid skip, or acid ability that you'll need to get through the little gap there. Just every single ability is foreshadowed in the Forgotten Crossroads, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what Silksong has to offer. Hopefully this was fun for y'all, and we'll see y'all next time. Have a good one, y'all.